So taking a deep, elevated, holy breath in unison. Connecting our hearts as one. Creating a powerful portal of light. Dropping into your body. Dropping into the moment. Connecting with your being. Deep breath. Exhaling forcefully through your out-breath. Two more times. Moving the energy in your body. Releasing and letting go. Let's imagine now that our consciousness is connecting with the crystalline core, the sacred heart of Mother Earth. And if you have a crystal with you, bring it up to your heart center, to your heart chakra. Thanking the crystal for being of service. Connecting your consciousness with that of your crystal. Becoming deeply rooted and fully grounded into Mother Earth's crystalline core, her sacred heart. And connecting now to Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love. And her fifth dimensional crystalline crystals. Feel yourself now as one with our planet, with this most powerful being, as we anchor all the light we invoke today deep within her, to assist her on her ascension, and to permeate all life on her with this high vibrational frequency. And connecting now with her fifth dimensional record keeper crystals. Connecting our heart and mind with the heart and mind of our Mother, Father God. Seeing, knowing, feeling, and intending that our heart line, a crystalline line of light, is perfectly straight, strong, and bright. As we are connecting heaven and earth, we are the catalyst for change. Let's place ourselves in a Vesica Pisces, the sacred geometry symbol for the core of creation, a pillar of light. Light your candle. Page 156. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Let's now connect in consciousness at the violet star, fifth dimensional pyramid of power. Taking our seats in our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. Placing our loved ones, friends and family members, as well as animal companions on the amethyst crystal table, and ourselves if we're in need, and all life on this sweet earth that is asking for help, as well as our dear planet. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. We ask that this cleansing and healing continues throughout this call and for as long as needed, in alignment with each being's highest good and that of God's will. It is done. Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, we call upon you now and ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning around our entire energetic being, our homes and properties, our loved ones, family, friends, and animal companions, and around all life on this sweet earth. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame, and cut free, cut free, cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every elevated holy breath we take. And seal this divine protection now around the new earth and our life upon her. We thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Shifting your consciousness to your heart center. Breathing in and out through your heart. Connecting now with this powerful portal of the solstice. Feel, see, or know that the light is expanding exponentially. Take time to reflect on what is no longer serving your highest good. What in your life is no longer resonating? And be willing to release and let go of outdated programs and beliefs. So this energy will propel us forward throughout the year 2026 and beyond. What keeps your vibration high, and focus upon that. Focus upon what fills you up and bring more of that into your life. In this powerful portal, plant the seed deep within the earth, deep within your being. In the space between your in and out breath, plant the seeds of your desires. And water them daily with your intentions. And now visualize in your mind's eye, in your imagination, visualizing any or all of your dreams flourishing. Let's continue with page 33, our Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, obtaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with the violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 0. We'll skip sections 7 and 8. I am my I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life force. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love in appreciation for my gift of life, and so it is. I am asking my I am presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am asking my I am presence to expand the divine intelligence within the balanced and elevated masculine and feminine holy breath of my Father, Mother God, that I have access to now with every breath I take. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal Schumann resonance and the Schumann resonance of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest Schumann resonance in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection in whatever way is optimal for all life on Earth, so be it. Page 62, Kuan Yin. After we'll sit in her energy for a minute. I call upon the beloved Lady Master Kuan Yin to infuse me with the healing energy, love, and compassion of her wondrous nature. Assist me to be a nurturer for all who seek comfort, hope, and inspiration. Allow me to be a bearer of healing light by which they attain wholeness in body, mind, and spirit. May all whom I meet and serve be infused with balance, peace, and harmony. page 179. Downloading higher patterns for the new earth. From the deepest recesses of my heart flame, I affirm, I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I am one with the entire company of heaven, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I offer the cup of our unified heart flames as the open door for this activity of light, which I am invoking on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, and the legions of light throughout infinity, I ask that you download now from the very core of creation the highest and most exquisite frequencies of the patterns of perfection for Mother Earth's new fifth-dimensional crystalline solar reality that cosmic law will allow. As I invoke these patterns one by one, I ask that they be downloaded on my holy breath into my heart flame and instantaneously encoded in Mother Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline solar record keeper crystals. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the flow of God's eternal peace, infinite abundance, opulence, financial freedom, and the God supply of all good things. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with eternal youth, vibrant health, radiant beauty, and the flawless form and function of humanity's earthly bodies. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with perfect health habits, including eating and drinking habits, exercise, work, relaxation and recreation habits, and spiritual devotion, meditation, and contemplation habits. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with divine family life, loving relationships, adoration, divine love, divine sexuality, true understanding, clear and effective communication, open heart sharing, oneness, and the unification of the family of humanity. Beloved ones, download now their patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with harmony, balance, oneness, and reverence for all life. Download now their patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with empowerment, success, fulfillment, divine purpose, a rewarding career, self-esteem, spiritual development, enlightenment, divine consciousness, and divine perception. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will initiate conscious open heart and mind telepathic communication through my I Am Presence with my Father, Mother God, the company of heaven, and the angelic and elemental kingdoms. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will inspire creativity through music, singing, sound, toning, dance, movement, art and education. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with laughter, joy, playfulness, fun, self-expression, elation, enthusiasm, bliss, ecstasy, wonder, and awe. And download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the tangible manifestation of heaven on earth and our new planetary cause of comprehensive divine love. I now accept and know that these fifth-dimensional crystalline patterns of perfection for Mother Earth's new solar reality have been successfully downloaded on my holy breath through my heart flame. These patterns have also been encoded in the fifth-dimensional solar record keeper crystals in Mother Earth's crystal grid system. This activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished for the highest benefit of all, life evolving on this precious planet. Now in deep humility, divine love, and gratitude, I decree, it is done, and so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Page 180. God's abundance is the path to eternal peace, and eternal peace is the path to God's abundance. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Through the power of my spoken word, I command God's unformed primal light substance from the core of creation to tangibly manifest my heart-based invocations, decrees, and prayers here and now. The golden flame of God's infinite abundance and eternal peace is now flowing into every person's heart flame through Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline solar grid of comprehensive divine love. I breathe in deeply, and I become one with this golden light as I enter the secret place of the Most High Living God within my heart. As I enter this sacred space on the holy breath, I am open and receptive to the impulses pouring forth from the heart and mind of God. The hour has at last arrived, and the divine fiat has been issued by my Father, Mother God, for the divinity pulsating within my heart flame to be given full liberty and freedom of expression. My I Am Presence rejoices in this divine edict and will now give me every possible assistance in manifesting the heart-based patterns of God's infinite abundance and eternal peace tangibly in my life and the lives of all humanity. I am now a keeper of the golden flame of abundance and eternal peace in accordance with my divine destiny. My earthly bodies are being brought into perfect balance, and the latent powers encoded within my heart flame are being released. The abilities I have developed over eons of time that will assist me in co-creating the new earth are being brought into a balanced state of true mastery within me. With the divine intervention of the entire company of heaven, the I Am Presence of every person is now able to enlighten them to the divine truth that God's infinite abundance and eternal peace are inseparable aspects of God's perfection. One of these divine qualities cannot exist without the other. With this knowing, I realize all is well. These are days of great acceleration due to the unique awakening and the influx of divine consciousness that is flooding the earth. The vibratory action of every facet of life is being stepped up the maximum that cosmic law will allow. The golden flame of abundance and eternal peace is flowing through my heart flame, allowing me to experience the bliss and joy of Earth's ascension into greater levels of perfection. And I now realize I am a golden sun of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. I am a golden sun of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. I am a golden sun of God's abundance and eternal peace, now manifest and eternally sustained by divine grace. And so it is. This is my prayer of gratitude and acceptance. Through the power of God, anchored in my heart and within the hearts of all humanity, I invoke the divine light of gratitude and acceptance. Precious sacred fire, blaze in, through, and around every electron of my being. Flood my consciousness with gratitude and acceptance of God's infinite flow of abundance. Lift me into the realms of truth and bless me with the clear inner knowing that the God supply of all good things is my divine birthright. I relinquish now, in the name of God, all of the power I have ever given to lack and limitation through my thoughts, words, actions, or feelings. I relinquish now, in the name of God, all of the beliefs I have ever had that are based in poverty consciousness. In deep humility and gratitude, I consecrate and dedicate my very life to be the open door through which God's infinite abundance will flow to bless me, my family, friends, co-workers, and all humanity. As I think, speak, feel, and act, the presence of God within me is expanding God's gift of prosperity to all life evolving on earth. I am an awakened light being. I gratefully accept God's gift of prosperity and infinite abundance. And so it is. I am. I am. I am. Page 193. I am the open door. I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I now consecrate my earthly bodies to be the open door for the brand new frequencies of the multidimensional violet flame of God's infinite perfection. I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. What I ask for myself this sacred and holy day, I ask for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. I now invoke the divine intervention of the beings of light from our grand central sun, and from beloved Saint Germain, Lady Portia, and the legions of light who have been serving the evolutions of earth since our fall from grace. In my mind's eye, I now clearly perceive that the solar logos from suns beyond suns and galaxies beyond galaxies throughout the whole of creation are focusing their love and light on Mother Earth for this activity of the violet flame. Every adept, avatar, Buddha, saint, and Christed being that has ever walked the earth is joining with Saint Germain and Lady Portia in their selfless endeavors to assist Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her to receive the greatest benefit that cosmic law will allow from this influx of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. My daily violet flame invocation. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Together we invoke the violet flame with the power and might of 1,000 suns to transmute back into light every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief humanity has ever misqualified in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. And so it is. Now, as I decree the violet flame mantra 3 times, my I am presence breathes the highest frequency of this sacred fire that I am capable of receiving in and out through my heart flame, in unison with my Father, Mother God, and the legions of light I have invoked this day. That violet flame mantra. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone that causes love the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone that causes love the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone that causes love the sacred tone. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. After invoking the violet flame, I feel the power of that magnificent violet fire flowing from my heart flame into the heart flame of every person's I am presence. I know that this influx of the violet flame is being amplified by the company of heaven, moment by moment, with every breath I take throughout the day. When I wake up tomorrow morning, I will say this invocation again, and I will co-create another powerful wave of this violet flame that will be added to the tremendous influx of God's light that has bathed the earth today. Day by day, as I invoke the violet flame, I know and accept that my I am presence and the I am presence of every person on earth is simultaneously flooding the planet with God's comprehensive divine love, filling the voids where the misqualified energy that has now been transmuted back into light used to be. And so it is. Let's now sit in the powerful energy we have invoked for a minute in silence. And let's connect now with Master Yeshua's energy and feel his love and light flooding each and every one of us. And feel his gratitude in your heart. Thank you, Master Yeshua. We thank you for your service to the light. And we will take our light into the world every day and shine it brightly. Page 152, our closing prayer. Sealed in the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, I send forth my gratitude to the beloved presence of God, I am, in me and in all humanity, to the great host of ascended masters, the cosmic beings, the angelic host, and the elemental kingdom who have served all life this day. I offer you the cup of my consciousness as a holy grail, through which the light of creation will flow to fulfill the divine plan for planet Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, from this moment forth, with every breath I take, empower me with the ability to radiate the love of my I Am presence to every particle and wave of life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. I realize the oneness of all life, and in deep humility, I bow before the light of the cosmos as I serve as a pulsation of light in the body of the Supreme Source, I am. And so it is, for I have decreed it in God's most holy name, I am. Extinguish your candle. I thank you for your participation. Sending a Christmas blessings from my heart to yours. Be well.